Can you explain to the audience everything they need to know about 5 minutes of fame?
In my perception of the title, what we talking about, you feel me? I dedicate it as in saying, like, if I can have the world attention for 5 minutes, I can prove to them that I can deliver them the music they've been wanting. You know what I'm saying? I can be a great artist. It's all about 5 minutes. I just need 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Not 15.
Not 15. You just give me 5.
And that's also a play with your stage name as well.
Noodah05.
And when it comes to this title, was this something that you came up with or someone?
Nah, I came up with it.
Okay.
It was 100% my idea.
Now, when you look at this body of work, do you consider this project a mixtape or an album?
I don't really know what's a mixtape or album. I just call it an album. If it's real hard, I say, shit, that was an album. And if it wasn't really that hand, I'd be like, that was a mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what's your favorite song on this album?
I'm gonna have to go with...
There's 13 tracks. Which one is your personal favorite?
Siren. It's my shit, dog. It's my shit, dog.
And why that one for you?
I'm talking that shit. I'm talking crazy on that joint, B. Let me stop playing. That probably be like my life.
And do you...
town accent.
And do you recall who produced that beat?
Chichi.
Who's off camera to the side of you during this interview?
You feel me? Shout out Chichi, man. He helped me put together this masterpiece right here.
Now, speaking of him, do you remember how you two met for the very first time?
Yeah. I always get tired of saying it because I don't even want to make it seem like, oh yeah, but I had to meet him and I was going gambling in somebody's hood and he was out there. And I had to met him, but I told him. I ain't know who he was at first until they called him Chichi. They're like, hey bro, I be using your beats. And it just clicked from there.
Now, when it comes to Chichi, what's he really like?
This nigga fucking nutshell, bro. I mean, but I feel like everybody who's really that good in music was fucking crazy. I don't know if the music drive you crazy. All the good music artists, they be drove crazy.
And when it comes to him...
I'm gonna say producers.
What's the best advice you received from Chichi, or most important thing you learned being around him?
Beat selection. Don't be closed to different styles of music. It's okay. I learned that a lot from him. Because I'm real insecure about my music. Like, times I give a fuck.
And where does that insecurity stem from? Why are you that way?
Me wanting to be the best of the best of the best of the best. That's how that is.
Do you consider yourself a perfectionist?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And has that been an issue for you in your career, being a perfectionist? Has that held you back at all, or has that made you a better recording artist, a better this, a better that?
Yeah, because, yeah. Once you, because I recently just started doing it, though. Like, recently, perfecting songs, because I just learned once you just put a little more thought into it, you take your time on it, actually think about the lyrics and all that. It'll come out how you want it to come out. So yeah, I agree with the perfection part.
But do you feel like that's limited you in your career? That's hurt you, for lack of a better phrase, or made you better?
Nah, it ain't. It kind of make you better, but you want to be able to do it at a faster pace instead of just trying to perfect a song for a week, month. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn how to be consistent with it.
And just for clarification, was that advice you were given or something you learned from Chichi?
What you mean?
The thing you mentioned there about the beat selection and...
Nah, that's advice he gave me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And just to be fair, since he's in this room with us, Chichi, you're not mic'd up, but you can still be heard. Do you want to fact check anything Noodah said about you?
When he did Wild Child, he started some, and the industry took heed to it, and he wasn't able to take as much heed. So I just want to give him credit for starting a huge wave in music. Like, he started that.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Hey, they might not believe me though, but I'll go back and listen.
And what about him meeting you for the first time, gambling and things of that nature? Was that?
Yeah, that's a fact. I was with somebody named Champ 1K.
Shout out Champ too, man. Fuck Champ.
We was gonna shoot a video, Noodah pulled up. Somebody said something to me. He was like, "I be using your beats," you know. Just click from that.
Now, be honest. Were you aware of him prior to that? His name, his brand?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was getting my beats off YouTube, and I used to see like snippets and stuff.
And, okay, sidestepping back to the body of work, the project here. There are no features on this. It's just you.
Yeah, just me.
What's the reasoning behind that?
Oh, just really want to show off my skills. You know what I'm saying? Just show off something I can do. I can show the world myself. You know what I'm saying? I do got a lot of features that was supposed to be on there, but you know, sometimes I just feel like it was time to I got something to prove. You know what I'm saying?
Now, just for clarification, when you say you had features that were supposed to be on there, were those other songs that didn't make this project, or you actually took off features from some of these songs that made the list?
Actually, I was in the midst of getting some of the features, and I just didn't. It was supposed to happen, but it didn't happen type thing. You know what I'm saying?
And how does that work? Okay, you were in the midst of getting features. Do you pump the brakes and say, hey, I don't need the feature anymore? Or you just, how does that work?
Shit, it'd be a lot more to it than that, just how you saying, you know what I'm saying? People have their own lives, so you can't rush art. You can't tell nobody how to rush their art, you feel me?
So it sounds like maybe here you were waiting on some features, got tired of waiting, and was like,
No, I ain't get tired of waiting, because you can't get tired for what you want. If that's something I want, I ain't gonna get tired for it. I wanted to put out my own body of music, just showing off my skills. You feel me?
Just clarifying. Now, is this your first project? No features for you?
Yeah, no. First project, no features. I think, yeah. Yep.
And what's been the feedback to that? Have others noticed that?
Everybody fucking with it. They love it. They love it. You hear me? But I feel like it's something everybody was expecting anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was time for that. Just to show off my skills. I'm talking cocky as hell. I need to start talking like that, like real MC, man.
Now, for those that have not had a chance to press play yet, they've seen the artwork, they've seen that it's out. Can you give the audience 5 reasons to listen to this album?
Number 1, it's versatile. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting the same song 13 times. Number 2, the feelings in the song. I think I make a connection with people when if you feel me, they listen to some of my music. It touch them on another level, so I feel like the feelings from the song. 3 would be the melodicness. I feel like I'm doing melodic stuff that people not doing right now. Or that they was on to it, they not on to it no more. I said versatile, the melodic, what else? It's hard as fuck. I don't know, because it's hard. You got to give it a reason, and what'll be the 5th reason? I don't know.
That's okay too.
I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is give it a listen.
Now, during this interview so far, you have been sporting some cash.
Yeah. I got about like 20 on me. You know what I'm saying? Teenager.
$20,000.
Like 20 on me.
What's heavy if that's light?
You know it's heavy when it's actually heavy. You know what I'm saying? You come in with the bag and it's heavy. It's light. You know, hold it just in your hand. It's light. When the bag is actually heavy, it's heavy. It's some heavy shit.